This thing and I have a rocky history. This is a Pride mobility scooter, and I bought it in 2013 because me and Miss Bly wanted to do some stuff. There's a seat over yonder. Me and Miss Bly want to do some stuff, and since I can't stand in one spot for any length of time, I have to lean on something or I have to keep my feet moving. I bought this thing, give $2,200 for it. Excuse me, I've still got this congestion. With the intention of using it to go places, you know, and do things and ride around. This thing is big. Y'all ain't gonna get the full effect of it, but it's big and it's comfortable. That damn seat over yonder is really comfortable. I'll put it back together sometime and I'll add it to the video. But this thing is off-road capable. You can drive it in water up to, I don't know how deep it is, 3, 4, 5 inches. And it's got two 6-cell, I think these are 48 milliamp batteries, amp hour batteries, not milliamp, amp hours, in series to give it 24 volts. And it runs long, it'll run about 7 miles an hour. And does a pretty good job. And it's got shocks. I mean, y'all see it's got shocks. Let me see if I can get over there where you see it. Thing's got shock absorbers. It does good. It's got a wheelie bar under there. You can't see that, but there's a. Let me see if I can get it where y'all can see the wheelie bar. Can y'all see that? It's cramped up in this house, but I don't know if y'all see the wheelie bar or not. But anyhow, it's a darn wheelie bar on the thing, believe it or not. But it's got controls up here. Your steering wheel, and you go forward and backward and whatever it is, and the on-off switch and the charging thing right there. And it's got lights on the front. It's got a pretty good set of lights on the front. I can't remember what the lights on the rear work or not, but I believe they do. They got wires I had to unplug the other day. But the batteries are dead. Like I said, I bought it in 2013, and the first thing we wanted to do was go to the state fair in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we went. I loaded it on my trailer. I don't know if y'all seen my trailer or not, probably have. But I loaded it on the trailer and we drove down to Raleigh and got there and got it unloaded and had a pretty good, you know, it was ready to go. I hadn't driven a darn thing much, just around the house wide open spaces. And I got there, and the first thing I noticed was I couldn't go through the metal detector on the thing because it was too big. So they waved me around and I tore the tent down. The tent over the metal detector, I just wrecked the darn thing because I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know how to drive a thing. In confined spaces, y'all see me, I'm not very confined with my driving, but it has been, I'm about to get ahead of myself. We went, like I said, we went to State Fair. I got it in there finally, and they didn't, you know, make me pay for nothing. So we rode it around, or I rode it around. It'll haul both of us because this thing has got a payload. I was going to also use it to go hunting on. I mean, I could sit in that darn chair over yonder and hunt, but my hunting partner died, and I never did get to use it. But this thing is off-road capable. I mean, it'll run over small limbs, and it'll just keep going. Roots and stuff, gravel, rocks. It don't stop it. This one's called a Prowler, I think is the model of it. And it goes pretty good. The only thing irritating about it, it's got one of them buzzers, beepers in reverse. You go to reverse, it goes beep, 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 pretty loud too. And I've been all in that thing right there trying to figure out where the daggone beeper was. And it's over my head. I can't find it. I'll get somebody else down here one of these days that's a little more electronics specialist than I am, and I might get him to go in there and see if he can find it. But in the meantime, I was riding around down there, and I noticed I felt kind of funky. And I mean funky. So I didn't pay no attention to it too bad. I thought, well, I'm a little anxious, you know, and everything. So we rode on down, and we rode, or I rode and she walked, and I didn't run over nobody, believe it or not, but I come close a few times. But we got the farthest we could get from the front gate and was starting to head back this way, and I felt really, really bad. So I told her, I said, I need to sit here sweating pouring off of me. I couldn't half breathe. I leaned back in that chair. I think I leaned back, I leaned forward. It swivels and everything. It's nice. And I leaned back in that chair and she said, "What's wrong with you?" And I kind of chuckled a little bit between trying to catch my breath. I said, "I think I'm having a damn heart attack." But I was so full of it, she didn't know whether to believe me or not, and I laughed it off, so she didn't make me do anything. And that passed after about 5 minutes, so we rode on back around, and I wasn't doing anything. I mean, we rode and seen animals, and we seen a bunch of stuff, and I even went in a couple of buildings with it and didn't run over nobody because they've got access to wheelchairs and everything. If you can get through that in a wheelchair, I can get through that in this thing eventually. And I may not tear up nothing. Never run over no toes. And did bump somebody one time because it wouldn't get out of the way. It done on purpose. Got a horn on it, but they wasn't listening. So you had to bump them out of the way. Anyhow, we was coming on back and got up to where all the rides were. And I told her, I said, "I need to sit here a few minutes." I said, "Let's watch the rides." I didn't want to alarm her. I said, "Let's watch the rides." So we was watching the rides, and I was having another daggone spell. And finally, when I got over that, we sat there a few more minutes, and I said, "Okay, let's head on back out because I'm not feeling real well. I done got sweaty, clammy, and all kinds of mess going on." There's battery chargers and everything. I'm gonna fix this thing, I hope. We got back out to the truck, and I got it loaded on the trailer, and I about passed out. And she said, "Are you sure you're okay?" I said, Yeah, I'm fine. And we got it all tied down, and I got in the truck. I said, "Just drive your ass back to Regional as quick as you can get there. I want to get home." So she did, and we was coming up the road, and I said, "You got to stop. We've been driving about an hour." I said, "You got to stop." She said, "I'm going to take you to the hospital." I said, "No, I won't go to the hospital down here in the darn next to the Capitol and everything. I don't know when I'll ever get out of there. I'll probably die in that hospital. Just get me back home if something's going to happen to me." So I had to make her stop because I was having another spell. And we come on back up the road. Just before we got home, I had the third or fourth. I don't remember how many I had now. I just had spells. And I got back home, and I was hurting and tired and everything. So I popped an Oxycontin and laid down on the bed and said, "Die damn you or get well. I don't care which it is." And she still didn't know. But anyhow, this thing and me have a rocky past. Now, it's hard to get in and out of this house because I don't know whether you can tell or not, but that door right there leads straight, let me see if I can get up, leads straight into a closet right there. And you had to make a joggle. And it's not easy doing that, especially if you know, can't see good, can't turn your head, can't do nothing. It's just hard to get in and out of the house. So you have trouble. I can get it in and out all right. I got a big old ramp out on it. Open the glass door and lock it, undo the chain and everything, push it wide open, and then open this door. And I go out and then shut this one so the cats can't get out, and then I can ride around the yard and do everything. But what I've got a problem with now, it's been sitting there since 2013. I've had it out one time, I think, a year or so later, and just to make sure everything was all right, and I didn't keep the batteries charged like I should have, so the batteries are gone dead. Them things are $100 a piece, minimum, and I think I'm gonna have to buy 2 batteries to put in it. I don't know, but it ain't no big deal. We'll just charge it. It ain't it ain't money. It's just plastic, so it don't mean anything. But right now, what I'm doing is I've tried to put a manual charger on one battery at a time, and just left it for an hour or two. Try to bring it back up. That charger right yonder is one of these electronic chargers that it won't work unless the battery's got some charge in it. It's like the alternating car. Your alternating car don't charge the battery. It has to have enough juice in the battery to get your alternator working. Old generators would generate whatever it was. You could run a car with a generator. You jerk your battery out of a car with a generator on it, just keep going. You pull one out of these new cars with an alternator, pull the alternator out, it'll quit. But that thing over there wouldn't bump it up. It kept saying it's a fault, it's a fault, it's a fault. So I got a Schumacher, and it's one of the last few analog, non-digital, manual, whatever you want to call it. Got a transformer in there. You hear it hum when it's working, and it lets you know. But I bought one of them off Amazon. I think I give $30 for it. They want one anyhow. I used to have one of those trickle charger, an amp or a half amp or something that I used on a motorcycle batteries from back when I could ride motorcycles. And I missed that, but that's another story. Anyhow, I'm going to try to wire these batteries up in parallel and bypass everything on it so it's still got 12 volts, and then I'm gonna hook that 12 volt charger up to it, and I ain't gonna bore y'all with watching me do all that stuff and grunting and sneezing and wheezing and all that stuff. But I'll cut the camera off, and when I get them, when I get them wired, if I got sense enough to still do that, when I get them wired, I may turn the camera back on and let you see it. So y'all take care, and if that's the last you hear from me, I electrocuted myself sometime or somehow, and that was all she wrote for old grumpy old man. Y'all take care. Bye. Where's the button at? I found a button. There's a button. Button turn the thing off. Watch. It'll be gone in a minute. Whoops, didn't do it. Alright, I got them hooked up now, and it's not looking good. I didn't think it would. They're showing about 5.5 volts. I done a volt ohmmeter so y'all don't get to see all them numbers and everything. Don't mean nothing, no how. But they should be showing 13 to 14 volts if they're fully charged, but they're not. They're showing about across both of them. If you do them in series, they should show over 24 volts, but like I've got them, it's showing about, I don't know, 5.5, 6 volts, 7 volts, something like that. I don't remember. But anyhow, it's not looking good. I'm gonna hook Schumacher up here and just let him run for a little bit, and maybe let him run the rest of the day, see how it goes. Catch y'all in a little bit. Bye. Okay, I don't know whether y'all can see that or not. Hope you can. Looks like you can. Let's see what happens here. Oh no, it's showing negative 12.5 volts. What do I do? Oh, I just hooked it up like it ain't no big deal. I done that on purpose just to see what y'all say. All right, 12.545 volts going in from Mr. Schumacher there, sitting on the, now where's he at? Oh, there he is, back on. Sitting on the tire, and that's pretty good. It's a good looking battery charger. I hope it'll work, and let's do that one more for posterity or whatever. And y'all like numbers. Here's some numbers right there. What is it? 12.5455. It's going in there. Whether it'll stay or not is a whole different story. I'm just going to let it sit there and run probably the rest of the day, and check it late this evening or tonight, and I'll probably let y'all know what's going on again. Catch y'all later. Bye. Where's the button at? Oh, I done lost. No, it ain't. It's in my hand. You know, you forget shit. See the button? Oh, and I want to show y'all something else too. I can't see it that good. Let me see if I can turn the light on. Nah, never mind. This is a tripod that I bought off Amazon. It makes it a selfie stick. And maybe if I turn it like that for a second, it'll look better. It'll show you something. Oh, there it is. That's better. And it collapses. I'll show you how short it is one of these days when I feel like collapsing. But that thing will hold your iPhone or your whatever kind of phone, and it's got adapters on there. It's a 1/4 just like regular camera tripod is. And the little feet come off of it down there, and this joint right here, they come off. So you can take that off and just use it for a selfie stick. But I like the feet. This is the first one I've seen. I bought a couple of them, wasn't worth a damn. And this is the first one I've seen is actually stable. I mean, it's pretty stable. It's not light. It's not heavy, but it's not light. And it works really, really good. I like it. And I think the thing was less than $25. I ain't gonna afford to it, but I got it off Amazon. I'll put a link if I can remember it. Like y'all do, everybody does. The link be over here somewhere. I don't know where the damn link's gonna come up, but I'll put the link there, and I'll let y'all know what it is. Somehow I know. All right, I ain't gonna use the button this time. Just use my finger. Bye.